A splash. Mansway poured hot water into the wooden tub. Had to make lots of trips with the wooden basin to fill the whole tub, which took a long time. When changing the water, she walked carefully to avoid slipping. And when she poured water into the tub, she had to stand on tiptoe. It took her nearly 2 hours to finish draining and cleaning, fetching wood and adding water. By now, she was sweating a lot. Her cheeks were red, but she was almost done.
梁爷，我好累。
Mansway stood in the bathhouse, her eyes starred, like she had no strength left. Her legs shook a bit from all the work, and she was sweating. Seeing her like this, I couldn't stay mad. Even though I helped her get stuff, she worked hard for so long. Sort of fair. Alright.
梁爷帮我关回去吧。
No, you're suspicious enough. Nope, you're all sweaty now. Might as well join me for another round of batting. That sounds so wrong. I know your intention, but that sounds so wrong.
梁爷真要陪着洗啊？我以为你只是为了捉弄我，随便说说的。
I never go back on my word, and if you go back now, besides getting sick, you'll smell sweaty. The other lambs might not like that.
我身上有汗臭味吗？
Think. Actually, she didn't. I didn't smell anything. After hearing what I said, Mansway sort of agreed to my idea. She went to the wooden door, grabbed it with both hands, and closed it. Then with her back to me, she reached for the inn's wide rope belt, her fingers slipping into the knot. The quick pull, the belt came undone. Why are you explaining this to me? There was a soft sound as her body slipped off her shoulders and fell to the ground, revealing her bare body. Just before her clothes fell completely, I couldn't help but look away. Even in the corner of my eye, I saw her slender figure. Her skin wasn't very fair, more like a wheatish color with a hint of pink. She was too thin, her bones showing with her spine. Oh, really? That thin? Her legs showed and bleeds clearly visible. She was sweaty from all the hard work she'd just done. Sweat drops dotted her spine, shining in the dim bathhouse light. This last only got some flesh on her butt, but I thought. Last time, she was all fidgety about taking off her skirt. Why was she so cool with teaching clothes this time? Getting used to it, huh?
梁爷，我脱完了。我是跟你一起在水池里洗，还是在木桶里洗？
You go in the tub. You bat in the tub, as I said. Supposedly. She nodded, feeling the water's warmth before stepping onto the wooden stool and easing into the tub. With a splash, I knew she was in the tub, so I glanced her way. The tub overflowed, water cascading down like a waterfall. Oh, now she's in the tub. Oh, that tub. I thought it's smaller. She popped out her head and shoulder, quickly ran her fingers through her hair, tucking it behind her ears, and then she turned towards her, eyes twinkling.
好烫，好烫。
Now I want to go in the tub too.
梁爷，梁爷刚才没在看我呀。
She noticed I hadn't been looking at her and smiled brightly at me. Saw you, just nothing worth fixating
梁
on.
爷觉得我很瘦吗？
Yeah, way too skinny. Looks like unhealthy. Hey, I'm stripping now. Turn around, don't peek.
梁爷不想我看你的身体吗？
Actually, I do.
都说了看过我的身体了，也让我看回来吧。除了爹爹，我还没看过其他男人的裸体，有些好奇呢。
This girl is too curious. Want a beating, quite bold for your age, aren't you?
明明是梁爷不支持，非要让我跟你一起洗。好了，我说错了，别打我。
I scolded, stared at her down, wordless like I was ready to rumble. She got spooked, turned her back, covered her eyes, and stayed quiet. I quickly undid my belt, tossed my clothes in a nearby basket, and sunk into the tub. But darn, the water was too shallow. I could only get my lower half wet. My upper body was still out in the open. To wash up top, I had to scoop water into the wooden ladle and pour it over myself. Good thing I grabbed the ladle for the lamps earlier. It sure came in handy for me now.
梁叶的身子好壮。
Of course! As I reached for the ladle, I heard Manswei's voice. She was leaning on the tub, curiously eyeing my body. I found myself getting annoyed for no apparent reason. The tub sat higher than the pool, so I launched in the water. She peered down at me from above. She leaned against the tub, her chin popped on her arms, and looked down at me as if I were a child.
1、2、3、4。
Are you counting?
6、7。
What's with the
我在
counting?
数梁叶身上的疤，
Oh.
大的，好多条小的，为什么有那么多疤？
All from blades. Been dealing with mountain bandits and caravan guards for years. Crops happen. Not much for talk when battle got hard. When battle got hard, the fist applied, it escaped away, and I got
梁叶
scars.
杀过很多人吗？
Yeah,
大
killed.
概多少个？
Never counted. Dozens, maybe. Scared now. Aw. Quit fronting.
梁叶，今天星野好像不在，他去哪儿了？
Want to find a woman to spend time with. In the East District, there's a brothel packed with women, curvy and busty. They put you skinny pups to shame.
梁叶为何不去和星野一起？
If I go, he's going to watch over you lasses. And I'm not interested in those
感
places.
兴趣？难道梁叶喜欢男人？
Now you're just pissing him off. You're really asking for it today.
不想，我不多嘴了。哎呀，张嘴，张嘴！话说，梁叶现在还没娶媳妇儿吗？
Not planning to get
爹
married.
娘没给梁叶安排吗？
Parents passed away long ago, so it's up to me. Getting married requires money and stability. I don't have enough either right now, so I'm not getting married. If I can't even handle myself, why drag someone else into it? True! As marriage's not supposed to be.
也是。梁叶想要什么样的媳妇儿？
One who's gentle, wise, and beautiful.
啊，好常见的想法。
What do you think I should want
不
then?
知道啊，男人该怎么想，我也不知道。但是，我若是嫁人的话，就想嫁给我爹爹那样的人，勤劳本分，长得好看，身体也壮。
Isn't that a pretty common thought?
也是。
It's kind of funny, you know? You're sharing a bath with me, all exposed. If word gets out, good luck finding a husband for yourself.
哦，确实是如此。有了，那我以后嫁给梁叶吧。
Huh? No. No.
什么不要？
I don't want someone like you, even if you grow up 10 years older and become a knocked out beauty. I wouldn't marry someone. It's your personality.
被梁叶嫌弃了。
Manswei faint tears, hiding her face in the wooden tub, though it was clear she wasn't really crying. Her earlier words were just like just jokes, aiming to poke fun at me. This last, not a bit of honesty in her.
梁叶为什么怕吕布啊？
Usalubu? Usalubu again? A bit Pusuki Manswei suddenly lifted her head and asked. Huh? When I was afraid of
上次
Lubu.
学影子戏的时候，吕布刚要登场，梁叶就吓得不敢看了。
Oh yeah, the guy who's hero? I'm not afraid of Lubu, it's just the shadow play brings back some bad memories. The 6th year of Tianqi, there was a massive explosion in the capital. You heard about that?
知道。
You really not heard much
梁叶
then.
讲讲。
In the 6th year of Tianqi, about 6 years back, the ground shook the capital and then huge fireball shot up in the sky, darkening everything in an instant. Houses collapsed like dominoes and over 20,000 folks got turned to dust. Rocks, bodies, and bird corpses fell like rain from the sky. Elephants stampeded in panic, crushing the birdy cautious below. Blood stained both sky and
好
earth.
恐怖！
Yeah, it was terrifying.
不，良野，这跟影子戏有什么关系？
When the explosion happened, my dad and I were watching a shadow play. Before I could react, the shadow play's white curtain was shattered by the blast, sending us flying. I passed out. When I came to, my father's body was gone. Just his arms left, lying nearby where I was. Quietly shared the past with Mansui, something I hardly ever tell anyone else. She listens without a word, her face showing no emotion, like she was picturing it all. Not knowing what was going through her mind, after a while of silence, I felt awkward and wished I had spilled my guts to this lass. Forget it, I must be losing it. Why am I even talking to you about this? Get on with your bath. Once you're done, you'll be helping me with the laundry.
好呀，我来洗，给良野都洗干净了。
You're still pretty fresh, not sweating on your own future at all. We're halfway there already. Based on what you said before, once we reach Liang, you'll be eaten by swine
我
demon.
知道啊，所以能过一天是一天。
Risking it all for a payback on your sister's killer? Sounding kind of reckless, don't you think? The dead rest easy, while the living struggle to survive. Your sister's gone and your family's lost enough. Seeking vengeance will only bring more pain. What's the point? Questioned her. She felt silent for a moment. After a pause, she finally spoke.
那良野，我若是说不想去报仇，也不去洛阳了，良野能
She
放我走吗？
asks slowly, awaiting my answer. Oh, should I let her go? Oh no, this is tricky one. So this is something that I should really think about. I think I know the answer if I'm going to do it right. I won't answer no though. I think that's a good choice. Oh no. I kept quiet, unsure how to answer her. Even if she was telling the truth, I couldn't easily help her escape. I'm sorry for my voice though, my throat really hurts right now. Leaving aside whether tongue will agree, just thinking about myself, I won't get paid until I finish the job, getting them to their destination. If I didn't get them to their destination, I'd anger Yin San's boss, lose my cash, and make an enemy. Sacrificing my own gain, taking risks for their sake, all in the name of doing good deed. It wasn't my style, nor it was the way of the wolf. Oh. Fansui's eyes dimmed as she had heard my reply. But I didn't reply at all, right? When she looked away without a word. The mist clouded her expression, making it hard for me to see. After a moment, I caught her soft
这
murmur.
样也好，那我也能安心了。
Oh? What? I stood back, watching her, mulling over her words. And then she could finally find peace? She must have figured out I couldn't let her go, that she had to head to Liang for her sister's sake. Poor thing. How could you think revenge was a one-person job? I wondered if she was telling the truth about the swine demon. The way she acted sometimes made me think there might be been truth to it. Could her words actually have some truth mixed in the lies? Maybe it wasn't all lies. Before we hit Liang, I had to find some chances to dig into this. Felt like that lamb was hiding something from me, Yin-san, even Tong. Too many mysteries. Annoying.